Salutations, viewers. My name is Game Dame, and happy Indigenous Peoples Day. I just want to give just a shout out to obviously a holiday that was long overdue that most recently just became a day over Columbus Day. But Indigenous Peoples Day is a celebration of the rich histories, cultures, and contributions of Indigenous peoples across the Americas. It is observed the second Monday in October, and it serves as an alternative to Columbus Day, which has a long line of being criticized for celebrating the colonization and suffering of Indigenous communities. While Columbus Day honors Christopher Columbus, he was also just a complete shithole of a man, enslaved people, raped people, etc. And this was about the arrival, his supposed arrival in like the 1400s. It often overlooks the profound impact this event had on native populations, leading to violence, displacement, and cultural erasure. Indigenous Peoples Day invites us to reflect on the history, especially since Indigenous peoples are the original people in America. It encourages education about Indigenous cultures, languages, and traditions, emphasizing their ongoing contributions to society. By celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day, we honor the resilience of Indigenous communities and recognize their rights of sovereignty. So what can you do to get involved? Obviously, as some people, we, like someone like myself as a white person, there are definitely a few ideas we could get involved with, but of course the first utmost important one is educating yourself. Read books by Indigenous authors and local tribes, but also really understand the history behind Christopher Columbus and Indigenous people. Attend events. You could attend local celebrations, workshops, and discussions. That goes along with more education. Support Indigenous businesses and shop locally, of course, and advocate for change. Support policies that respect Indigenous rights and sovereignty. But there's only so much we could do as one person. It's good to encourage others as well and inform them if they're not well familiar with what Columbus Day actually is, or how Indigenous Peoples Day is replacing Columbus Day and why it should be replacing Columbus Day. But we can honor the past while working towards a more inclusive future. Thank you for watching. Thank you, guys. I honestly, it's always so hard to talk about holidays for me personally, just because I have issues with holidays, especially with certain holidays that I think, like Christopher Columbus Day, were wrongfully made, and because people don't want to change it, because it's like, why should we change it? He discovered something. No, he didn't. He didn't fucking discover anything. This is literally celebrating someone who did so much wrong to America and implanted himself over lies, rape, theft, etc. There's no way that Christopher Columbus should still be a celebrated holiday, and I'm very happy that Indigenous Peoples Day is replacing that, because they, as Native Americans, Indigenous people altogether, deserve that. They deserve at least a holiday, especially one that replaces the erasure of them. However, I can't do this alone, but please, again, educate yourself, attend events, support Indigenous businesses, and advocate for change for Indigenous people. Happy Indigenous Day, everybody. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I highly appreciate your time as always, but please do not forget to subscribe and follow, not only to my YouTube, but to my Twitch. You guys know where my YouTube is at, but you can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/thegamedame. Thanks, guys, and go out there and support Indigenous peoples and Native Americans. Bye-bye.